All right, there we go. We got the microphone going. Good Saturday evening to each and every one of you from the Lawn of Oaks tonight. As I pretty much begin my 2 week staycation or whatever. All right, well, whatever I had going on, of course, as I expected, took a lot longer than I had originally thought. But now that that's all done, we are ready to kick off our whatever we have left of the weekend funny game show here tonight. But before we get started with that, of course, we got to do the Wordle for today. So let's go ahead and do that. But there's something else that's being finished up, so that's probably going to stop us here soon. But I'll go as long as I can. Let's see. Let's try, lasso, no. Okay. Loose. That's the word. Okay, so there we are. So that is that. Oh boy, I have a lot to talk about here before we even get started tonight. Before we even begin this evening with what we're going to be doing. So, as I've stated already, I'm here in the Lawn of Oaks, and yep, everything so far has been going pretty well. So I'll talk about everything that happened on Wednesday, from Wednesday night going into Thursday night, plus what's coming up the rest of the week. I'm going to try to condense it all into 15 minutes because I would like to get to Yu-Gi-Oh! At 9, so we can just play that for a whole hour before we move on to the random character extravaganza, thing at the end. That's really what I would like to do here. All right, so first things first, let's start with what happened. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. All right, so first things first, let's start with what happened on Wednesday night. I guess we'll start with that. So, following the conclusion of the weekly test show, as you all may well know, there was not a Downers Grove episode on that. There was not a Downers Grove episode that day. Yeah, as I just stated, there's some there's some packing up going on elsewhere. But starting with Wednesday night, nothing much really happened. Nothing much really happened after we left you on Wednesday night, other than getting all the talking news stuff carried over to the special folder that I have both on my 2 terabyte SSD and on the and here on this micro PC, which I'm using right now, and that's going to kind of come into play later. So what did I do during that day off from Downers Grove on that Thursday? Well, of course, as you all know, I did do the final round of technical maintenance, which included installing the latest security update that was released last week, or earlier this week, actually. It's still this week, so technically now earlier this week. The August 2026 security update, which also brought the pick a date feature, where I can pick a date to pause updates until, so I can stop them I can pause them on a specified date, not, within, with only like a week or 2 weeks like it was before. So almost like how it was, when the pause updates feature was introduced in Windows 10 in the first 2019 update for Windows 10. So almost like that. So yeah, I updated all of my remaining systems. If you recall, one of them on Wednesday morning decided to update on its own. It actually happened on Tuesday night, which knocked our network offline. But I forgot. It was my fault. I forgot to delay it. But whatever. So, as we continue here, so yeah, I did the technical maintenance. I swapped around the RAM configurations on the 2 desktops, to make them a little more reliable. So, we're pretty much good now with those at this point in time. And yeah, that's really what happened last night. Yeah, I might be interrupted one more time here before we really get into the thick of things. Yeah, we're just doing some sort of last preparation. So yeah, I see Apple declared the iPhone 10, the original iPhone 10, totally obsolete, which is honestly a shame. But let me get back to the story here. So yeah, I just updated the rest of my machines to the latest security revision. Yeah, to the latest security revision for Windows 11 25H2, as well as updating. In addition to the the hardware thing with my two desktop machines, and that's really everything that was done on that Thursday. That's really everything that was done that day, along with Backyard Baseball and Celebrity Family Feud, and packing up some stuff. Now that night, I was also testing. Also, after the hardware upgrades were done, I did try out the Haze Weather project a little bit more. However, I found out that older Python version wasn't really that didn't really have support for US sane codes. So initially I kept trying. I gave up initially, but then I kept going, and of course I should have kept going because I knew I would eventually get it to work. So then, at this point, told me just get the latest version. So that's what I tried to do. The Linux version, as you may well know, I've been able to get it working mostly. However, the Windows version has so far been quite a challenge, because right now I've hit a roadblock. It's trying to find a component that actually has already been installed. Now that virtual machine where I'm testing it, I don't have it with me, of course, at the moment. But you know what else I also don't have with me? The Windows 11 VM that we used to run all those Yu-Gi-Oh! That I used to test out all those Yu-Gi-Oh! Customizations. Now, what happened to it, you might ask? Well, as I was testing out that newer version of Haze Weather, I had accidentally deleted that VM. But I guess for me, it was a good thing in some way because I only used that VM to test software, to test out programs, and that's really it. I didn't use it for any other purpose. I just mainly used it to test out those Yu-Gi-Oh games and try out getting Haze Weather on Windows running the first time. But that's alright. So, what happened afterward? Well, I was able to get those customizations reinstalled, but this time, now they're going to be running under their, pretty much now, their new home, inside of this Windows 7 virtual machine. And yes, I made sure to redo all the changes with Yuya especially, mainly with the music, so I had to redo all the changes. And I understand I lost all those cards that I had won, but I haven't even changed the deck in any of them anyway. So it's not like that matters. So hey, now that they're in a new home, we can start fresh, and now I can actually start messing around with their decks. And yes, the cards that I had set in those other Yu-Gi-Oh games, those were carried over as well. So that's even better, and I like that. All right, now continuing on here, that was with yesterday. Then with that was Thursday. So yesterday, of course, as you all know, we had begun our equipment transfer to here. So we shut it all off about 5:45 a.m. Left at the usual time, 6:15. So pretty much then it was just, a normal day at work. So of course it was dropped off here at Forest Avenue, and then of course got to watch the morning rush hour. The rush hour at the Main Street station, of course, as I typically do, before I head on down the road to work. But I took a little bit of a different route. Took the route that I usually take, just walk down Main Street back here, to get my ride home. However, whatever that thing is to get inside my workplace, I did not have. But there, it was just really updating. It was really just updating PCs, the Windows machines, and everything inside of there is just still. It's still in a complete mess as of yesterday. But I am sure all of that will get sorted out in the next few days, I hope. So, mainly I just spent that whole day updating all those Windows PCs. The 5 Latitude 3420s, the one remaining Dell Pro 14-inch. I don't know what happened to the other one, but maybe we'll just get to that. Okay. So hopefully one last time before, we can actually totally get things started here. Now, let me continue with Friday. So yeah, that's really everything that was done. The 5 LAD 2 3420s, that one remaining Lenovo, the Flex 5 that had um, that I don't know what they're going to do with now. I don't know if they're going to retire it or they're going to keep it as an extra PC. I don't know what they're going to do. So that, the Latitudes, the remaining Dell Pro, but then it went over into the other building and actually updated the two Optiplex micros. One of them, which replaces the 3060 micro that I have with me right now, and the other that replaced a 7th gen HP desktop tower PC that only had like 4 gigs of RAM or something. Yeah, it was pretty freaking slow. It wouldn't even perform optimally on Windows 11. So, yeah, that's likely what happened. But yeah, that was really what happened at work. And then there actually was more than just that. They also had like leftover food from I don't know when, but it was all still good. Actually, I should say, yeah, still good. So yeah, I had my usual lunch. Then they had several sandwiches left over from something. They also had some donuts. I don't know when they got those or how they got those, but it was good. So I had each of those before heading back to downtown. I did miss Southwest Chief number 3 because of how long all that was running. And while I was updating those PCs, I thought, why don't I have, you know, K-Love and Air 1 on? I just switched between the two. Even scrolled through the FM dial a little bit. And then along with that, I also for the first part of this whole process, I had the news radio going too. So yeah, from like 2 p.m., of course, I saw California Zephyr number 5 come through, and that was really it because the other two were like, what, 5 to 10 hours late? Zephyr 6 was 5 hours late, and the Southwest Chief number 4 was 10 hours late. All right. They are done with preparations. Now, let's get back to the whole premise of this thing before we get into anything. So, I saw Zephyr number 5, Chief number 4, and Zephyr 6 were both pretty late. I missed Southwest Chief number 3. Chief 4 was like, what, 10, 11 hours late, and the California Zephyr was like 4 hours late because it wouldn't come in until like, what, 7 o'clock that night. So, yeah, until like, what, 7 that night. So, yeah, it was pretty late getting back into Chicago. But furthermore, because of all the time I had, I was there till like, what, 5:30? That was before we had dinner last night. So I got to see not one, but 2 outbound express trains back to back. Plus, also, the Burlington Route Heritage Unit I've seen many times. A locomotive with the classic Santa Fe red and gray. And the Savannah and Atlanta Heritage Unit, something that I don't think I have ever seen in person yet. So, definitely a lot of surprises from yesterday's Rofang Extravaganza, if you haven't seen it yet. Plus, I also have some news to discuss regarding what's coming next for Downers Grove if, well, I'll talk about that when we get to that point, you know, in regards to the plans for next week and whatever. And then we went a few blocks down to here, the Pierce Tavern. And let me tell you, the food was good. It was really good. And then afterward, we stopped here at this toy store. I'm not sure. We were probably just interested in some stuff. There were tons of interesting stuff that we found there. Like what? A tabletop 9-hole mini golf course. A full-length tabletop skee ball game. And some more of the Magna-Tiles. You know, I've been talking a lot about the Magna-Tiles, especially from my summer trip about a month ago or so. Yeah, a little over a month ago. Yeah, where I just build towers and then knock them down. Yeah, towers and bridges and whatever, and then just knock them down. Yes. I know my existing cousins really like that. So after all that, we took the usual route, which is Maine to Ogden to 294, took it all the way down into town. And, yeah, I mean, essentially it was just, you know, get situated, get set up, and everything like that. That's why we didn't go live for the Friday Fun Night show last night. But, of course, we will be doing it next week. So, all's not lost in terms of that. So, this morning, yeah, I gotta say, we figured out the vents. Yeah, I felt really uncomfortable this morning after getting up. And I think that also goes along well with what I've been feeling after I had been in Downers Grove, downtown for multiple hours. So this morning we went to that doctor, and then we ended up getting breakfast at this McDonald's right here. Yes, I have not been to this specific McDonald's location yet. Out of all the McDonald's locations I've been to, of course I've been to the one off of Route 59 in my hometown, another one off of Caton, actually the one at 59 Renwick, then 59 Caton Farm, those were the 2 I've been to. One in Naperville off of 59, that's another one I've been to. The Louisville, Kentucky one, that's one I've been to at that Love's Pilot, whatever, at milepost 105 on I-65 in Kentucky. That was back in 2016. And then, of course, the closest McDonald's at 91st Street in Cicero. And then this one I have not been to. I didn't even get to see the original location, well, except for Street View imagery. So we stopped here for a little breakfast, and I got just like I did on the flight before Charleston. I got the sausage egg McMuffin. Well, without the egg. But what was weird about it was the McMuffin with the egg was actually a little more pricey. Cost more than without the egg. That was kind of bizarre. But regardless, I had a good breakfast from there. Although I was debating on the Hi-C orange. I was thinking, and then thought, I think it's a little too early for something like that. So we ended up just getting, I just ended up getting their orange juice, which is Minute Maid. And then we went to the Strulaska location to pick some stuff up. And then after that, we ended up getting lunch. Lunch, and took care of a few other things, including updating the last of the PCs, which I spent some part of the day today doing. So then we got some Chinese from the Chai Tong restaurant right here, off of Kedzie, 95th. So it's like across from the Culvers there. So yeah, we had that. There's only one piece of that orange chicken that I had left over. So that was what I had for lunch today. And then after, I spent some time with my now new cousin, Liam. And we brought him one of those, a few of the toys that I had, played with when I was a kid. If I remember what it was, I don't want to go grab it right now. I do know all I see is a VTech toy. All right, 1 second, please. Okay. All right. Okay, back to the whole thing. Now, going back to the Chai Tong for a second. There's a construction project going on here, and the front entrance of the place, and I'm not kidding, the note on the door literally said, "Not enter." Yeah. I think that's a very huge spelling error right there. So, yeah, that to me was kind of bizarre to see. But yeah, spent time with my new cousin and got to see the first of the preseason games for the Bears, which they won against the Cleveland Browns. Next week will be against Cincinnati, the Bengals. And then after that, and after we took care of the rest of the stuff, I headed over to my other relative to play a couple games. We played 5 Crown, and then a few rounds of Rummikub. I had Palermo's Pizza for dinner, and of course it was good. And then after that, we played like 2 additional rounds of Rummikub, and then that was it. And that was all the time we had. So now we're back here. We're almost ready to get started with our duels tonight. But again, one more thing before we start. And I probably need to turn that setting off too. Well, there was a reason why I kept that setting on. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. So now let's talk about where next week is going. So, as you all know, this week everything will be normal. Everything live stream related is currently going to be normal. So, of course, tomorrow will be the Ticket to Ride show. Monday we got nothing planned because I suppose the 1% Club, Quiz with Balls on the Wall will all be all new. So there wasn't going to be anything too different about that. Of course, Tuesday will be our next Roblox show. Wednesday will be the next weekly test show that we will do in its entirety. So, looking forward to that. Thursday will be the next backyard baseball game. Friday will be when the Fun Night Show will return. And then Saturday, we'll do the Weekend Fun and Game Show again in its entirety. And the same story will go for next week. However, I don't know if anything else is going to be planned during our time here. But if anything else does come up, then of course I will update the schedule accordingly. But what I will tell you is that tomorrow is when I'm going to begin the rendering extravaganza of the 4 shows. Sorry, Big John's Wheel, Ticket to Ride, and Yahtzee, all those shows. I'm going to start rendering all those episodes, that'll go through 2026, which should take me through the entirety of this week. And then once that is all done, hopefully by the end of this week, when that's all finished, I'll then get to work making more Street View episodes, which I've actually already written down a list for on my phone. I've already written down a list of any episodes I have yet to make. So I'll just make whatever I can, and then I'll get them finalized when I get back. When I get back home from there, I'll finalize everything. Get those episodes, totally finalized. In addition to completing the Street View, the County Requests series, which, of course, I had to curtail for, the entirety of this week from the severe weather events that have been going on. Of course, Tuesday being the most obvious, the most obvious one of all of it, because, it was the worst one of all, and, of course, that's what me and my grandma were talking about while we were there. Yeah, the 100-mile-an-hour winds and the EF1 tornadoes, one that was in Oswego, and then another in Tinley Park, Mokina, those areas. So, yeah, those general areas. So, I still have a lot of County Request episodes to go, and I've yet to get the list together for any other ones. In fact, I probably should think about getting that taken care of tonight, considering I didn't get any time last night to, get it all together, because really I just focused on getting Downers Grove and that massive compilation of all the alerts from this week, all finalized. And while I was getting those two, totally finished, I had K-Love on, and they actually ran a weekly. It happened at 10:07 p.m. last night, and I actually had it on and notified the entire K-Love group or whatever that they had ran a test. I was thinking about that at work earlier in the day. This is back to Friday. So, but yeah, nonetheless, that's really what the plans are for next week. However, currently, the state of Downers Grove, currently it's in a state of limbo. What I can tell you right now is that yesterday's episode was, as planned, the Season 4 finale. While it is a little disappointing we didn't get to do a final live stream this year, I don't think we did a final live stream for Season 3. We didn't get to do one this year because I wanted to, just get it all put together and then, call it a day, considering I didn't want to bring that flash drive with. So at this point, Downers Grove Season 4 is totally done. So, the season is totally over. However, as far as I know, I believe Downers Grove could actually continue for a little longer, which actually I don't think is something that has happened before. Now, this mainly has to do with financial reasons, but I won't go into full specific details. Now, as far as I know, the possibility is if I end up going back to Downers Grove again later this year, if I end up going back there, most likely, as far as I know, it's going to be a once a week thing. So basically, you're just going to get a new episode of Downers Grove only once a week instead of, like 3, 2, or maybe up to, all 5 days of a single weekday. So, in a single week. So that's essentially what this whole ordeal is. But again, it's due to financial details, which I will not state. Obviously, I'm not going to state any details like that. So it's either the season is totally over, but I was also thinking, what if it continues into the winter? So if that ends up happening, then maybe we could probably classify, after this stay, if I end up going back, either we will end up classifying it as a continuation of Season 4, or we may even classify it as, the beginning officially of Season 5, considering that does not begin until... Considering that normally does not begin until next summer. So, we'll have to wait and see on that, and it would most likely, if I end up going back, it's going to be in the middle of a school day. Because, yeah, as far as I've been told, this coming Tuesday, the 18th, is when the school that I worked for part-time, gets back in session again. So, yeah, basically it was just, we were on the fence, just waiting to see what the status is regarding, whether I am going to be going back next week or not. So, very likely no, as far as I've been told, but I do know that the main guy was going to, let me know of any details. And, well, as soon as I am notified of those details, I will pass those along. Well, not to you, but internally. So I'll just pass those along, and then I guess we'll see what happens from there. But so we'll see what happens in the next 2 weeks. If I do end up going back to Downers Grove, either it will be a continuation of Season 4, or we will classify it as the beginning of a 5th season. So, but until then, we are going to we are declaring Season 4 as done. So Season 4 is totally finished for Downers Grove. So, now with all of that chit-chatter out of the way, I know we've held up these duelists for a good while, so I'd say we go ahead and get started, shall we? Of course, Jaden is our first opponent, but obviously, you know what? I don't think we even have time to play around with Jaden because, as I said, I just want this done as quickly as possible tonight. Because, yeah, I've lost kind of a lot of time. So, you know what? Let's wait until Wednesday before we play around with these duelists, because we will have a whole lot of time that day, to mess around, to play with these duelists. We certainly will have a lot of time. So I think I think it's good to hold off on these duelists for a few days. So we'll hold off on them then at that point. Okay, so now with all that out of the way, we are ready to get started here with the Yu-Gi-Oh portion of our show. Of course, our first opponent tonight is Yugi Moto. And as you saw on Wednesday, we already took care of the single duel, so now it's time for match duel.
Every deck has a chance to win, as long as you believe in the heart of the cards.
Let's duel. Let's see. Okay, Yugi won. I will go second. Alright. We are off. Starting with a monster in effect. understandable. Alright, trap hole. Do I have what I need to fusion? No, I need Steel Ogre Grotto, but I have Lesser Dragon. So I'll just pick my highest one, which is Skull Redbird. And let's see what he has in defense. Mystical Elf. Alright, I will keep that in mind.
I activate my spell card! Raigeki!
And there goes Skull Redbird. We're not letting Mystic Clown attack.
Oh no!
So we're getting rid of it.
I end my turn.
I want to wait to get that fusion monster on the field. Alright, we'll put Beaver Warrior in defense. Okay, Leaf Phantom. He's only going to lose 100.
That was a good attack. I end my
Yeah,
turn.
but the attack is actually reflected. Okay, Mammoth Graveyard. It's best I put it in defense. Because that monster obviously cannot beat the other two. Yep, that monster's gone.
Now, I'll set a card. I end my turn.
And I think I have a feeling as to what that might be. But hey, there's my copy of another copy of Trapple. However, I'm not going to summon Lesser Dragon as much as I'd like to. And it's obviously because I'm waiting for that other monster before I can fusion. Yep, I don't want that I don't want my other monster getting destroyed. I need as much defense as I can get. But that's the only other copy of Trapple I've got. And I'm saving D-Spell for later, so I'm not doing anything else.
I'll resurrect the monster's soul from the graveyard!
Monster Reborn! And there's Skull Redbird again. 1 second, please.
I end my turn.
Alright. Now back to the game, where I am in trouble. I am in serious
See what
trouble.
you're trying to do. Unfortunately, it's not going to work. Trap hole!
Oh, yep. So, this is going to be the end of it, then.
I switch it to
To the
attack position.
attack position.
Flip
Flip
summon!
summon! Yeah, this is going to be it. So, Mystical Elf number 1. And then Mystical Elf number 2. Feral Imp. Witty Phantom. And then Skull Redbird, using all 5 of his monsters to take the first game. Yeah, that was a tough one, but of course, we still have a chance, as it takes 2 to win the match. So, I will start game number 2. Oh, there's Steel Ogre Grotto. I'm going to start with Giant Soldier Stone in defense position. Just get some good defense.
That was a good attack.
So now it's almost like a role
Now,
reversal.
I'll set a card. I
Yeah,
end
role
my turn.
reversal of the first game. Alright, Witty Phantom, that's only 1400. Man-eating treasure chest. Trap hole! Alright. So that monster's gone then.
I activate my spell card. Right, Geki.
And here we go again. My defense layer is gone. And that is going to be a lot of damage I'm going to be dealt. That will bring me down to 5,000
I end my turn.
compared to Yugi's 7,600. There's Summon Skull, but I need a Tribute before I can summon that. This is a tough choice. Alright, we'll go for Skull Redbird. Although it's more than likely it will not be with me for long.
That was a good attack.
Yeah, I did get a chance to attack one of his monsters. Or even him directly, for that matter. In that last game. Yeah, I only lose 50.
I end my turn.
Two-pronged attack. I can't do much with that. Do I want to chance it, though? I guess we'll see what his defense layer is. It's probably Gemini Elf. No, it's Trap Master. So, nothing happens with that because there are no traps on the field.
I end my turn.
End my turn. And there's Skull Redbird again. Let me bring the mic a little that's as far as I can go based on the current setup. And there's another Trap Master. Again, nothing happens with that one. Okay, there's Feral Imp. Okay.
I end my turn.
I'm in trouble again. Down to 3,400. Alright, got Mystic Clown. The only monster I can destroy with it is his Feral Imp.
Not bad.
And that's it. That's all I can do.
I end my turn.
Alright. Let's see. Well, don't know if I'm gonna get that fusion, but I don't want to destroy his other monster, because then that would leave me wide open, so.
That was a good attack.
Alright, so let's see what two dragon zombies will do. Since we both have one on each side of the field.
I end my turn.
I have a feeling it might be what I think it is. So, we can tribute summon.
Tribute summon.
I'm not going to go after whatever that is in defense. I will instead get rid of this dragon zombie.
That was a good attack.
That puts him down to 60-50. So let's see what his next move will be.
I end my turn.
He's going to keep playing defense here. And speaking of defense, I'll do this one.
Flip.
There's the card I feared he would set down, and I know what he's picking. Yep. That is gone. Not coming back unless I have Monster Reborn. Sorcerer of the Doomed.
Not bad. Now, I'll set a card. I end my turn.
See you in the morning.
Alright. Okay, we have Hain, which would allow me to return a card to his hand. And I think that's the only monster he can go after. And I know which one I'm picking. That defense layer. Because I don't know what that card might be.
I end my turn.
I mean, it could be his own copy of Hain, it could be Mystical Elf, it could be anything. Now I am in serious trouble. So, which one would work? I'm gonna summon Celtic Guardian. I'm gonna go ahead and take a chance here and destroy both Celtic Guardian and Witty Phantom. And that is all I can do. Another card defense.
I end my turn.
There's Lesser Dragon. I need another one of those before I can fusion summon. Well, I have both of the monsters I need to fusion summon Metal Dragon, but I just need Polymerization. And then once I have that card, then I can fusion. But we're gonna have to hope it comes up before the rest of my life points get eliminated. Which it seems like that might not be the case for
I end my turn.
for a little bit. Ooh, Trap Hole. And then I'll have to set this down. So, I'm still hoping for Polymerization to show up. Although I don't know how effective that's going to be at this point. Yeah, we may as well destroy it.
Oh no!
Okay, that one's gone.
I
I
end
end my turn. Sorcerer of the Doomed. That's 1450 and this is 1600. That one is more, this one's more than likely going to get destroyed, so I don't want to chance this defense layer whatever I do.
I activate my spell card.
Oh, he's got a fusion.
I fuse two of my monsters together. Fusion! I summon Gaia, the Dragon Champion!
Oh, okay.
I end my turn.
This is bad. This is very bad. Alright, well I am going to have to absolutely start playing defense here, although I don't think it will even matter at this point. Yeah, I think this is going to be it. So that's what he had. He had Mystical Elf. He had another copy of that.
That was a good attack.
But I don't think it's going to change the outcome. So it's going to get rid of that. Then he's going to get rid of my Mystical Elf. And then his two dragon zombies are going to give Yugi the match. What a tough battle. What a tough battle there between me and him. But, of course, we have another opponent to get to,
You
and
may
we
be
will do that
disappointed,
here
but
in
realize
just a
that
second.
all decks have a chance to win. As long as you never give up, your opportunity for victory will arrive.
Yeah, it will eventually. It's just that the way the cards came up in my deck, that didn't really help me much. Okay, so Kaiba is up next, but before we start, I need to make sure that the cards that I had from my other PC came over. I want to be sure that that deck I had is still there. Oh, the deck reset? Huh. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and fix the deck then. Because I remember I put all these cards in before, before I left. I didn't touch the deck in any way, so... Here, I'll just make a quick adjustment to the deck before we begin. And you know what? I'll add Exodia as a bonus. I don't have Dark World Thorns. Pain and Harpy's Feather Duster. And Jammer. Alright, let's see if I can add anything else. Circle. I'll leave that alone. Alright, let me go check on something for 1 second here, and then we will start. Alright, that's been taken care of. Now we are ready to start the duel.
For you, victory is not in the cards.
We'll see. We will see about that. Oh, I haven't checked on my other laptop in the other room. Let me go do that since Kaiba will be going first.
I set this card face down. I end my turn.
There's still good enough battery power in there. Alright, let's see. Armed Ninja destroys a spell card. nimble, one-arm ninja. Let's do nimble. I'm not going to activate card destruction until after I activate Monster Reborn. So I'm going to gain 1,000 life points, and I won't be getting any more other than that. Block attack forces it in defense. I'm gonna have to do this in, oh wait a minute, I can do Monster Reborn.
Don't tell me you're trying to resurrect it!
Yeah, so then I can add another 1,000 life points.
What?
But since I already did my summon, I cannot do another one. So probably should have thought twice about the spell, but we'll see what Kaiba is gonna do. He's gonna go after my armed ninja.
What?
Interesting. So let's see what he has. Oh no, not that one. Fake Trap. A card that is used to substitute as
My turn.
a card that would destroy trap cards. Alright, now we'll tribute summon.
That's impossible!
And since its effect activates, well, nothing really happens. We'll get rid of his saggy dark clown. Alright, and then I was thinking of activating card destruction, but before I do that,
So, you're activating a spell card.
I'm gonna go ahead and I probably should have done this earlier. Add another 700 to Dragon Seeker, and then we'll go ahead and
You're activating a spell
have
card.
both me and Kaiba discard our entire hands, and we're gonna get new cards. Okay, see, we got some good ones like Spellbinding Circle and Fake Trap. So, no, not yet. Because I want to wait and see what Kaiba's next move will be.
I set this card face down. I set this card face down.
Okay.
I end my turn. I don't think so. Ring of Destruction.
Oh, yikes. Can I do Fake Trap? Or can I not? No, I'm not going to bother. So, Dragon Seeker along with the other one are gone. This is the only other monster now that I can summon. We'll go after one of his defense cards. Nope, we're not activating any other effects. Okay, there's Wall of Illusion, so that monster, so this monster goes back to my hand. But now the field is wide open, so I'm concerned about Kaiba's next move.
I summon my faithful servant, La Jin, the mystical genie of the lamp.
And now what's he gonna be doing?
Flip summon.
Flip summon. Okay, looks like he's going all out. In fact, I can go and use Spellbinding Circle,
What?
and I am going to stop his La Jin from attacking. 7 Tools of the Bandit. Pay 1,000 of your life points to negate the activation of a trap. Okay, so at least he was dealt some, or at least he paid the cost to negate Spellbinding Circle. He's down to 2,900. Meanwhile, I'm down to 1,250, so I better figure something out here. UFO Turtle would be my best bet here. So he's down at 2,800 now. So when this is destroyed, I will be able to bring another fire monster onto the field, and I have one in
I
my deck.
summon my faithful servant, La Jinn, the mystical genie of the lamp.
Oh yeah, he's gonna attack with both of them
I switch it to defense position.
because he negated Spellbinding Circle. Yep, I want to do that. And actually, I have a few other fire monsters that I can pick. And of course, that other one's gonna go. Yep, let's bring the last of my fire monsters that I have.
What?
All right.
I end my turn.
At this point, we're riding in the danger zone. I'm gonna put this in defense. This is going in defense, and I'll use Harpy's Feather Dust to destroy his
You're
one
activating a
trap,
spell card.
which I'm pretty sure is fake trap. Oh, that actually worked. It actually destroyed it. But will this be enough to keep me in the game? Probably not. I switch it to attack position. Yep, looks like this is gonna be it. So there goes my fire pool, my stuffed animal, and then the other Legend to finish me off and give Kaiba the first game. So just like with Yugi, of course, I'm down 1-0 But we will go ahead and jump into game number 2 right now, where I will start off the duel. Let's start by summoning UFO Turtle and setting down Mystical Space Typhoon, which is something that I don't think I've been playing right. Putting down Typhoon after putting down another trap. Yeah, may as well.
So, you're
Considering-
activating a spell card.
Yeah, may as well, considering it's gonna get destroyed.
I set this card face down. I set this card face down. I end my turn.
Alright, whatever his other card is,
So, you're activating a
let's
spell
get rid of
card.
both of them.
Chain.
Magic Jammer was 1, so that card's negated. And we'll go ahead and summon Dragon Seeker.
That's impossible.
And of course, UFO Turtle's effect does not activate because it was sent to the graveyard by a tribute, not in battle.
That's not going to work. I activate my
Mirror
trap.
Force. So that monster's gone.
It's all over for you. I offer my monster as a tribute.
Well, yeah, Parrot Dragon. Alright, well,
I set this card face down. I end my turn.
so now the question is, what's my next move? Unhappy Maiden ends the battle phase. This will move a monster with an attack of 1,500 or less. So then I can use block attack to put his Parrot Dragon in defense and then destroy it.
Too bad. Your luck's come to an end. I summon Judge Man.
Oh, here comes Judge Man. Oh, boy. Okay, that is going to be a very tough monster to beat. But at least I've got Prevent Rat. That's a defense.
I end my turn.
Okay, there's block attack. Gonna get defense, but I don't think it will matter. So. let's see what happens.
I activate my spell card, Raigeki!
So, Wet Rat is gone. It's gonna take advantage.
I end my turn.
Well, there's Kazujin, but I need 2 tributes in order to summon that one. So we're gonna have to do the Unhappy Maiden then. That's really the only choice I have.
I'll
Other than
resurrect a
block
serpent
attack.
from the graveyard.
Monster Reborn. He's picking my Dragon Seeker. Well, he won't be able to attack with it because that's going to end the battle phase right then and there.
I end my turn.
Polymerization. So I have what I need on the fusion. I don't have Time Wizard, and I don't have Baby Dragon with me either. Alright, well.
So, you're activating a spell card.
Well, the only things I can do then are to put both of his cards, one of which is his, and one of which is mine, in defense position. That's really all I can do. I cannot fusion summon because I don't have the required monsters, so... And with the assumption that he's going to put them both back into attack position,
I
switch it to attack position. I switch it to attack position. Yep, this is it right here. So 2000 and then Judge Van, and that gives him the match. So I've been crushed by Yugi and Kaiba so far tonight, but we still have one more duelist to go.
A pathetic dog like you never had a chance against a champion like me.
Of course I never had a chance. I didn't even have a chance at all. Okay, so now it's time for Joey, our last opponent here. But I also need to make sure that the deck on here came over. I don't know how much of it got carried over, but we're going to check it right now and find out. So let's see. Yep, the deck looks to be in the exact state as I last left it. Well, do I still have Dark Spirit of the Silent, or is this backup of a previous deck? I'll take out Follow In since that's not really, since that really is not going to help me much. I'll take out one of the Graceful Dices. I'm going to leave out Exodia. Green Kappa. We want to put that down. May as well clear 2 Mermaid. Yeah, so this obviously looks like a very different deck than what's on the other machine, despite me carrying it over as a backup. But there's my own magic arm shield. That would mean I would have to sacrifice another card. This is a fusion. So do I have Steel Ogre Grotto and Lesser Dragon in this deck? I need to see if I have it before I do anything with it. Okay, I have Baby Dragon. I see Dragon Seeker. I don't see it, so I'll leave it out of the deck for now. I will leave Mystical Sheep out. Parrot Dragon. Another copy of Polymerization. Vent Rat. Radiant Temperature. Here's that skull there where I could take a number of cards in my graveyard from play, which I'm not going to, which I don't know if I should, but we could give it a try, but I don't feel like doing so. There's that sort of deep-seated. That's been a very familiar card of mine. I'll take a Dissolve Rock out and just throw that in. UFO Turtle, that Bear Claw, whatever. Alright. That's as good as we'll do on the deck. So now, let's battle.
Listen up. A true duelist doesn't back up on nobody, because only cowards don't stand up to a challenge. You
Better come strong, because it's time to duel! Alright, Joey won that, and I will go first. Okay, what should we set down first? Island Turtle, because that has the highest defense. But I will not play Mystical Space Typhoon until the right time comes up.
My turn.
Okay. Axe Raider. And then we'll just put Island Turtle in attack position. And we may as well take advantage of the direct attack. Okay, there's the Goblin Attack Force. The card that goes into defense position after it attacks at the end of the battle phase. So, maybe putting my Island Turtle in attack position might not have been a good idea, but let's see. Yep, it was a bad idea.
I'll just go along and sit this card here. Let me give you a little hint.
Let's see if we get
Better be
anything
careful,
good.
because this card's a trap.
Oh, I see Longbow.
And my turn.
Oh, darn. This thing is... Oh, it's part of the thing, but okay. Anyway, I see you got number 5 in Clarendon Hills. Right behind a manifest of some sort. Alright, before I go too far with this card is going away. That was Magic Jammer, which negates a spell. And I probably could have done Hain, but you know what? It's not really gonna matter, I think, so.
My turn.
Lava Battle Guard, that of course requires 2 tributes. And we'll see what Joey does with those cards that he has. Alright, so. Okay. Hain activates. I can only pick one though. I'll do Goblin.
My turn.
Okay. People are crazy around here, especially at night. Anyway, do we want to do Call the Haunted? Well, it would have to be an attack position, though. I'm gonna pass for right now. I'm gonna pass for the moment. Not yet, because I want to see what that is. I would lose that monster. Yeah, I may want to go
No
ahead
way!
and
A trap?
put a monster back onto the field. But again, we have to be in attack position,
I activate my spell card!
and he's gonna destroy it. So, negating it as a result. So, that monster is gonna go away. The goblin will attack directly. And then it goes into defense position,
I end my turn!
considering that it has attacked. UFO turtle. And the only monster I can get rid of is the goblin. So that's one of the few cards, including Zombra, that since it's higher than 1900 and it's it's a non-tribute, it's a monster that doesn't require a tribute to summon. Those are ones that come with negative effects. So, yes, I'm gonna bring that monster back,
What? Can't be!
or bring Faryaru on the field, only for it to disappear. And then Gemini Elf Gemini Elf directly.
I end my turn!
Okay, I'm gonna have to do defense. I have no choice. So, and I think with that, even if I did the field spell,
I summon Panther Warrior!
even with that field spell, I don't think it would matter. So, I was thinking he was going to do Panther Warrior. He didn't even need to summon that because he could have just done it with the other three of the existing monsters. He could have just done Gemini Elf. But then Panther Warrior, he would have to tribute one of his monsters in order for the attack to go through with that. So, he takes game number 1. I will start the second game. So, it's not looking too good with these duelists tonight. So this is probably our last chance here. And I see we have a good opening hand to start with.
Yeah!
Oh shoot, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, I wanted to set it down, not activate it. I probably should have done that before. Probably should have done that beforehand.
I'll just go along and set this card here. Let me give you a little hint. You better be careful, because this card's a trap. I end my turn.
This one needs 2 tributes because it's a level 7 monster. This one, where I can choose 2 face down spell or traps. I will take advantage of Change of Heart and we'll just bring over Gemini Elf. However, this was a regular summon. I've already done it. And I wouldn't be able to summon this monster anyway.
Not too shabby, but you ain't gonna beat me with those lame attacks.
Okay. And that is my turn then. And while I wait for Joey to play his turn, I'm going ahead and getting my logger situated for tonight.
What?
Get
Can't be.
AMF on the side. Well, we're going to do these 2. Mystical Space Typhoon, and what else? And we're going to see when it gets. We're going to see once it gets back to me.
I end my turn.
The other one I destroyed was called the Haunted, which would allow him to resurrect a monster. And the Dark Spirit of the Silent. I don't know if this would be a good time for it, considering that I don't have a monster on the field. And we demonstrated its effect last week when we played this. But I don't think we are going to get a chance, as it is more than likely. Yeah, there's no reason to activate it.
Hope Lady Luck's on my side. I activate Graceful Dice!
Yep. He's gonna do that. Again, no, there's no reason to. And this is gonna put me on the edge. Again, there's no reason. So 700 now. Is all that I am left with. Dissolve rock. Dissolve rock. Yeah, I guess it's how it's pronounced. But I think even with that, it won't matter. So I guess Joey then is going to take the match right here. But actually, I can change. Yeah, we can use Dark Spirit of the Silent.
This looks better.
And I will have Nimble be the new attacker. But it won't do anything. So Gemini Elf's going to destroy it. And then Nimble's going to attack directly. And that gives Joey the match. So, defeated by all three duelists. Yeah, that of course was the worst possible outcome out of all of this, but... yeah, those were some tough battles tonight. Very, very
Duelist
tough.
extraordinaire Joey Wheeler's battles have only just begun!
Yeah, they were very, very tough, let me tell you that. Alright, so now we are going to get ready for the random character extravaganza here. Let me exit the game, and then we'll shut the virtual machine off. Alright, and then I will let Windows 10 finish booting. While we wait for that, I'm going ahead and getting the main logger ready to go for tonight. Yeah, WLS FM and AM, and then these two things. Alright. So, before we jump into the character extravaganza finale here, I'll tell you a little bit about the setup that I'm working with, you know, during this this particular stay or staycation, whatever. So, of course, the micro, and then since I had taken the battery out of my Inspiron 7506 PC, I am running the micro. I am running that computer off of the power strip, and it is sitting on top. On the very top of the desk or whatever. So it's at the very top section, right next to the right next to the wireless router that the micro is currently connected to. Not wirelessly, but it's connected via Ethernet, which is almost exactly how the thing was when it was at the which was when it was at its original, which was how it was connected to the internet with its original owner. Which was the... So, I mean, they only had that micro for a few years because that micro came in 2023, if I remember. So, after they replaced that HP Slim desktop or whatever that was used to handle the boiler systems in the school, in that workplace. That one was retired and sent away for recycling. That micro came and took its place. I don't know if they had that micro before they got it when it was brand new or something else. I don't know. But either way, that micro actually had a pretty short life. Regardless, it had a pretty short life there. Only 2 years, as far as I remember. Only 2 years at that school. And then, of course, it came to me in 2025, and here it is now. 1 year later in my possession, and it is still a pretty freaking good machine for what it is. I mean, the newer micros, they are specifically Optiplex 7010s. They have the, if I go to CPU, yeah, it's the i5 A500T inside of my micro CPU. The one that's inside of those newer ones is the 13th generation 13500T. Those have, as far as I've seen, 14 cores. This one has only 6. And there's no extra threads along with it, so it's totally understandable. Totally understandable why they were going to get rid of this computer, but hey, I mean, I've made it better. I made it even better for myself, and I mean that's the thing I really like to do with old hardware. Especially with ones where, you know, they've only been in a place for, you know, only a short amount of time, and I think this is, you know, where it deserved. It definitely deserves, you know, a new, you know, lease of life. So, hey, I mean, in some way, I'm giving this thing its almost full potential. You know, potential that it never got when it was with its original owners. So, that's even better. So, with that being said, I think we are ready to get started here with our main event tonight. Yes, those did not change, so we are going to play with the same, now I can't remember what the players were from last time, so let's do IdeaPad Slim and Flex again. Puzzle mode, everything else on. Alright, so if you're ready, all together now. Random Character Extravaganza.
It's Wheel of Fortune.
It's Wheel of Fortune. Random Character Edition. And now, of course, because I'm showcasing the whole display, not just the virtual machine, and also because we're dealing with less screen space, I am going to have to hide screens so I can put in the first puzzle. Alright, we got the first puzzle entered. Here it is. Ah, pretty cool, isn't it?
No more vowels,
No more
to, buy.
vowels to buy.
Either you spin or you'll solve.
Yeah, there's no vowels to buy. That's weird, the spin meter never showed up. And let's turn on the narrator too.
Windows 10. Add symbol.
Oh, you just triggered a glitch for landing on that wedge and picking that letter at this time in the game. This is gonna happen. Ready for it? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Number
I see the
lock
landline trying to
Number
start.
lock off.
Oh shoot.
Number lock
Oh
off.
shoot, their computer.
Number OBS February.
Darn it, they're computer players.
Stop capture display 1.
Okay, let me
Windows
fix
10.
it.
VMware
Turn all this
workstation.
off.
Number lock off. Number taskbar. Quick set spatial sound list. VMware tab quick
Okay,
setting.
there we go.
Window, number lock up. OBS
So I'm gonna put
February
the first
1st,
puzzle back
32.
in.
Profile.
So I'm gonna put the
Untitled.
first puzzle in.
Scenes. Travel
Put the
screens
first
window.
puzzle in.
Sources pane.
Since the landline
Visibility
decided to
checkbox
start a
unchecked.
call, we'll go ahead and get them on
Controls
the line
visibility
as I
of display
re-input
task
the first
start
puzzle,
window.
and we will
Insert
try
pane.
this again.
Exclamation
Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation point!
Exclamation point!
Exclamation point!
Just Linfield!
Exclamation point! Exclamation point!
Windows 10. VMware Workstation window. Number lock on. Open element banner header. Number lock on.
Number lock on.
February 1st. Quick,
let me
quick settings.
VM.
VMware workstation. Oh, quick settings. Start capture. Windows
Start
10.
capture.
Unfortunately,
there's no vowels.
Number
So
lock.
you're gonna have to
Taskbar
spin.
pane. Quick
Taskbar
out of
pane.
device. Tap quick settings pane.
Quick settings
Wi-Fi.
pane.
Element Yelectel M5 5435 window. Element Yelectel M5
Element calls.
5435.
Finish loading.
Windows 10. VMware workstation window.
Opening parenthesis. Wait a minute. Did the narrator not start in the VM?
Wheel of Fortune window.
Oh, it started on the host, not the VM. Okay. So it started on the host, not the virtual machine.
Number lock of task start window. Recommended list. Windows 10. And
At
VMware
symbol,
workstation
at symbol,
window.
at symbol, at symbol, at symbol, at symbol.
symbol.
Three of them.
Here's the 3 at symbols.
There goes Garrett, yeah,
Command pane. Number lock on.
And as an added bonus, percent back quote.
Sappy 5 pane.
Percent back quote.
Slash is going
Windows
insane,
10.
guys.
Backslash,
Backslash.
backslash. When there's no
Command 1.
backslash.
Command pane.
With the
Number
Wheel of
lock on.
Fortune game he has going on, he
Yes.
just doesn't know what
Percent
to do.
back
Sappy 5 pane.
Yep.
Slider.
Percent back
0%.
quote.
Scansoft Daniel underscore
Percent
ATT
back
Mike
quote.
60 rate. Slider. Windows 10.
Percent back
VMware workstation.
quote.
Grave accent. Grave accent.
Now, you know,
That's one in
there was
Spanish.
one
There's
time my
a great
voice tried to get...
accent.
Wait,
Command-
Joseph,
command-
hold.
number
There was
lock.
one time
OBS.
my voice tried to get into AI. One time this happened. Like, it tried, but there's no voice anymore.
Wow.
Let's see if I can try to do that.
Windows 10. Number lock on. Balabolka.
Take a look at your money. Now back to me. Now back
Try
to
this
money.
again.
Where's your money?
Slider.
It's gone. Where'd it go? I
Percent
took it. Now back to your game.
ATT Christmas
Oh,
6
gosh.
ATT like rate. Slider. 10% 8 rate. Slider. 10%. Scan soft Tom.
Percent
Windows
back
10.
quote.
Command workstation. Number lock up. Balabolka. Rate. Slide.
What's
Oh,
a
those
con
bad
save?
ones. It's either the arcade zone.
Exclamation point.
Random character extravaganza.
Windows 10.
Yeah,
VMware
random
workstation
character
window.
extravaganza.
Percent
I'm
side.
trying to play the
Number
Joe
lock.
Classic
Command
over
pane.
here. or
Command
something.
number lock. A.
Percent sign.
Percent sign.
Percent sign.
Percent sign.
Dollar sign.
Dollar
Dollar
sign.
sign. Oh, there
Asterisk.
goes the
Asterisk.
Windows 10. VMware workstation window. Command 3.
symbol.
Balabolka.
Asterisk.
Document 1A.
At
At symbol.
Add symbol. Add symbol.
50%.
At
Windows
symbol.
10. And VMware workstation window. Oh, pane. Number lock up.
I don't believe it. You know how many there are? One.
One.
Command 1. Button.
You're listening to an
man,
OAA
what's
weather radio.
going on?
All hazards.
Command 3. Number lock. Balabolka. Cap page.
Holy cow.
Weather radio,
9
all
cascades,
hazards.
5,000
You're listening to No Weather Radio. All
points.
hazards.
To know what the
Wow.
radio
Oh
has.
my
VMware
god.
workstation window.
Opening brace.
brace.
Opening
pane.
brace.
Opening
Opening
brace.
brace. Oh my gosh.
Left
What
curly
a fun
bracket.
number.
Exclamation.
You're in luck.
Left curly bracket.
One.
Left curly bracket.
Left curly bracket. Left curly bracket.
Left curly bracket.
Windows 10.
Left
VMware
curly
number
bracket.
lock on. Balabolka.
Left curly bracket.
Curly bracket.
Balabolka.
Left curly bracket.
Sappy 5 pane. Rate.
Down.
Left curly
10%.
bracket.
Windows 10. Edit
Oh
VMware
my God.
workstation.
Vertical bar. Vertical bar. Vertical bar.
Believe it. You know how many there are? One.
Just one. Just
Just
one.
one. I got
Vertical
another
line.
9
Command
cascades.
pane. Up taskbar
5,400
pane.
points.
Vertical line.
Exclamation point.
Vertical line. Vertical line.
Vertical line.
Vertical line.
Windows 10. VMware
Closing
workstation.
brace.
Closing brace.
There's a closing brace.
Command. Number tech valuable.
Vertical
Oh,
line.
now that was a big chunk of points.
Right square bracket.
Another
Backspace.
Right square bracket.
16,900 points.
Right square bracket.
Right square bracket.
Edit.
Holy
VMware
cow.
workstation
Closing
window.
bracket.
Closing bracket.
Dear iKing,
And
why
there are
don't
no
you close
right
Magic
square
Video?
brackets.
You should stay consistent.
Right square bracket.
Signed,
Three.
Annoying
Holy
fanboy on Big John
75
PC
page.
Games.
3.
Docket 1. At 1.
By the
Okay.
way,
Oh.
no, that letter's not in the puzzle.
239,857,237,985.
What is it? What?
Number lock on tech Balabolka.
239,857,237,985.
Command 1.
985.
A.
3 terabytes.
Exclamation.
What? 3
3
terabytes?
terabytes. 3 terabytes.
Terabytes.
Windows 10.
3
VMware Workstation
terabytes.
window.
That's the storage capacity of the PC I'm using right now. Opening
Whoa!
parentheses.
Wait, what's the
Opening
SSD or
You've only got one
HDD?
of them.
Both.
Good for you.
What? Holy cow!
Yeah, both.
Command
SSD for
3.
the OS.
Oh
And
my
HDD
goodness!
for other
Number
storage.
lock on.
Hey, is it gonna
Radio
storm later,
navigation
Justin?
pane
Foul.
3. Windows 10. VMware Workstation
It
window.
already did this morning.
I know that, but where is it? Is it gonna do it
Closing
again here
parenthesis.
tonight?
There's a closing parentheses.
There's
Command
a
1, command
closing
pane.
Yeah, so the
parentheses.
thunderstorms possible after 1
Oh, good.
a.m. Yeah.
Yeah,
Might
no,
get
it's
something
not
tonight,
good.
but
Edit. Pane.
less than sign.
Less than sign.
Don't believe it. You know how many there
Less
are?
than s-
One.
Oh wow, Tom can't even say the less than sign.
Command 1.
Oh,
Less than
Windows
sign.
VMware
Less than
Workstation with
sign.
number lock tech Balabolka.
Less than sign.
less than sign.
Space. W.
Ooh. Wait, do that, Joseph.
Edit.
Do the ooh that the audience says.
Space.
Sure,
Windows
we'll
10.
try that.
VMware
Ask-
Workstation window. Asterisk. Command 1.
Command 3.
Pane. Asterisk.
Asterisk.
Oh my god.
Not a narrator command. And
4.
Why do you like that?
There's
5 of them.
4.
speed increased to 45%. Not a narrator command. $. Speed increased to 50%. Not a narrator command. Command. Pay number lock 10.
What? Are you starting to wonder if Microsoft Data was based off of, or actually, Tom was based off of Microsoft Data a little bit.
It probably wasn't.
Edit.
Now here is the hazardous
Aw.
Sappy 5 pane.
hazardous weather outlook for portions of north central Illinois, northeast Illinois, and northwest Indiana.
Equal sign. Equal sign.
Equal sign.
For equal sign Illinois.
Oh my dang!
Command.
So something
pane.
minus 4 equals something. And
Yeah.
and the right curly bracket 4 equals something.
Number lock up available.
Yep.
Let's see what it equals.
Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for portions of north central Illinois, northeast Illinois, and northwest Indiana.
Windows 10. VMware
Oh
Workstation.
man, here we
window.
go.
Tilde.
Those. Next player.
There's no tilde.
Command 1. Command number pane. A.
Ooh, sure, let's try it. Here we go.
Blue,
Let's
blue,
Sappy
slow
5
it down.
blue,
Slider.
Blue.
50%.
What did it
Windows
say?
10. VMware number lock off.
2.
2. Number lock
I
on.
don't believe it.
Available.
You know how many there are?
1.
4.
A.
Ah, 4. Oh my goodness, the 2
Command
time.
1. button.
Whoa, what the
Exclamation
heck?
point.
That
There's
just got
no
me a
tilde in the
supernova
puzzle.
again.
There's no
number lock,
tilde in the
Bella
puzzle.
Volta.
There's no tilde in the puzzle.
Dr. Sappy 5 Pain.
Right,
Can't
because
speak
they can't do
English.
tilde.
There's no
WK
tilde in the
English.
puzzle.
United
Or
States.
can it?
E
Ooh.
Let's try
Windows
to
10.
call an underscore.
VMware Workstation Windows.
Underscore.
Number
Dear
lock,
IT,
Bella
why don't
Underscore.
you close match in your videos? You should
B.
stay consistent on your
Yeah,
continuity.
you know what, Justin? For
Underscore, 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 underscore.
Number lock,
Underscore.
Bella Volta.
Underscore.
Document
the rotating
Underscore,
percent
underscore,
side
underscore,
and the
underscore,
rotating,
underscore.
what is it?
Windows
I
10.
forgot.
VMware Workstation window. Add.
The plus sign.
Well, what do you know?
Oh, yeah,
There's
the
one.
plus sign.
There it is. Dollar sign,
Actually, no, I don't think I
plus
did
and
a plus sign.
percent.
Bella Volta.
Maybe I did, I don't know.
Underscore, underscore.
Document.
Underscore.
Backspace.
I love that
Opening
video so much,
parentheses.
though.
Left parenthesis.
Left
Windows 10.
parenthesis.
VMware Workstation window. Greater than
Left
sign.
parentheses.
Number lock on.
Sign.
Tap
Good
Bell
pick.
A.
There's 3 of them.
Period.
App docu.
Comma.
Comma.
Windows 10.
Wow,
VMware
Tom
1.
can say
Command number
comma.
lock on.
Comma.
Single quote.
Comma.
Quote.
Like a northern guy says.
Quote.
Quote.
F. E. U.
Single quote.
Single quote. Single quote.
And Windows 10. VMware
Single
Workstation
quote.
window. Pane slash.
Slash. And there's 3 slashes.
Oh, 3 slashes? Holy cow.
Command 1. Command number lock on. Bella Volta. A. Great accent.
Back quote.
Sappy.
Back quote.
Back quote.
10. 4.
Back
60.
quote.
Windows 10. VMware Workstation window. Pick 1. 1.
1. There's the
One.
1.
Command 1.
There's one.
Command.
I
Pane.
think, or no, I don't know.
Yeah. There's the only one puzzle. I
Yay!
think. That reminds me of something. My name is Asteroid, I think.
Edit.
What?
Nine.
Don't believe
I
it. You
don't
know how many
believe
there
it.
are?
There's a 9.
One.
It should have been 9.
Command
Minus
Pane.
49 minus 2.
But there wasn't.
Minus 49 minus
Bella Volta. Back. 2.
Dash 49 dash 2.
dash 49
Windows
dash
10.
2.
VMware
I died now.
Workstation window.
Oh,
That-
shit.
7.
That-
Number
No.
lock on. Tap Bell. 7.
Nah.
7. 7.
Why is
Command
it always
10. But VMware
Seven.
number lock Bella Volta.
7.
7.
7.
7?
7.
Is there how many 7s there
7.
Dot space. A. X.
7 sevens.
Windows 10.
7 7.
VMware
But
Workstation
we're,
window.
but we're gonna get to that next.
I don't believe
I don't
that.
believe that.
You know how many there are?
There's
5.
5 threes. 3 minus 49 minus
lock off.
2.
Command
some
one, command
parenthesis 3.
Oh my god.
Single quote.
Single quote. Single quote. Single quote. Single quote. Single quote. Edit.
Single
pane.
quote.
Single quote. Single
Single
number
quote.
command 1. Command
Single
single
quote.
quote. Single quote.
Oh,
Single
kiss my
quote.
ass, you
Single
single
quote.
thing.
Single quote. Single quote. Single quote. 7. Ampersand. Ampersand.
Keeps disconnecting it. I don't know what's going on.
And web content region.
Eight,
Widgets has finished loading.
You fool!
There's no 8.
Number lock tech Bella Volta.
Nah.
2Q4498 TRW 3T98W3 Wood Quoirger.
Edit. Windows 10. VMware Workstation window. 6.
We have to do the random character speaking extravaganza. I don't know if that's possible.
Command number lock on.
I know I can launch another copy of Malvolka, but I don't think two voices will talk at the same
Document
time.
one window.
No, I know. I'm in What was I going to say?
F5. Windows 10.
Oh, I forgot what I was
VMware
going to say.
Workstation window. Pane 5.
And there's no 5.
There's no 5s. Oh,
Command
no.
3.
That
Pain.
sucks.
Malvolka.
239058160583721851072935623463459877435.
VMware
473465786348753467344473445734495
number?
743,443,974,357.
Oh my goodness.
Now, what could that last one be? What could it be? Closing bracket.
Closing bracket.
Hi, I'm Mike King.
Closing one
This
of the
player
hell
has suffered from
is-
selective scene. Selective scene is when they call for a letter that's already been called.
Calling for a letter that's already been called.
Just 10 cents a day.
Oh my gosh.
10 cents a
Well, come on, Bejeweled Classic. Don't match it correctly.
Player
Backspace.
We know better than that.
Command 1. But Windows 10. VMware
Command
work number locked pane. Malvolka. Backspace. Backspace.
Backspace.
Equals.
Ooh,
VMware
backspace.
workstation window.
Underscore.
Number lock on. Pane.
Under frickin'
paying attention? That letter's already been called.
You
Take the wax out of your ears or from your eye or wherever wax comes from.
Equals.
What?
Gives you a
Pane.
very good idea of a
Command
puzzle
number
game
10.
later on.
OBS February
Oh
1st.
my goodness.
Number lock on.
Number lock off.
Number sign.
Number sign. Number sign. Number sign.
Number sign.
Number sign.
Oh wait, it was
Number
number
lock
sign,
on.
I think, and then the percent sign came.
Edit.
Percent
Pane.
sign.
Percent sign. Percent sign.
Rotating pink
Percent
percent
sign.
sign.
Percent sign.
Cause that letter's already been called!
Glasses for idea pad slid, please. No.
Command pane. Speed increased to 50%. Not a narrator command. Not a narrator command. Not a narrator command.
No summary
No
available.
summary available. No
No
summary
summary
available.
available.
No summary available. No summary available. Edit.
Zero.
0, 0, 0.
1, 2,
3. 0.
Yeah, by the way, if you look at those pictures that I sent you just look for.
And there's the
Those are almost
completely
congratulations,
puzzle.
that's it. Good job.
Jalen County, whatever the heck it is. Canonical Jalen County. It includes you too.
Jeez.
Number
Alright.
locked. OBS venue. Sources picked. Pane. Malvolka.
Well, the bottom picture at least does, anyways.
WOS dialog. Windows 10. Exiting narrator. Number pane. Malvolka.
Let's set up for the next one.
Let's set up
VMware
for the next
workstation
one.
window.
Well,
Number lock on. OBS
All right,
February
Tom.
1st, 32. Start capture.
oh, here comes Tom.
Yep.
Exclamation
Any
point.
number.
Any number.
Windows 10.
Yes.
Number lock.
Oh my gosh.
Document. Space.
Unfortunately, we don't have any more
Yeah,
vowels.
there's no vowels.
So you're gonna have
It's
to
time
spin
for any
Windows
number.
to solve the
It's
puzzle.
time for
VMware
any
works.
number.
Number lock up. Paint. Malahoga.
It's time for any
75.
number.
It's
we don't
time
care
for
about
any
that
number.
guy.
VMware workstation window. Number lock on. Number lock off.
off.
Number lock on. Number lock off.
1, 1, 1. And there's no 1.
Starting Wheel of Fortune
man.
window. Number lock on.
Underscore.
Can't even do underscore.
Underscore.
Windows 10. VMware workstation window. 4.
Ocho! In the
9
puzzle.
4s.
Number lock.
9
Document
4.
1
Not
page.
in 4.
Underscore.
Grave accent.
Back quote. Back quote.
It just is back
Backspace.
quote.
Underscore. Underscore.
Button. Windows 10.
Underscore.
Command and
It
where
just says underscore. But then when I add back quote, when I add a grave accent, it just says grave accent.
Back
Yeah.
quote.
Oh, I can't play that game anymore. Oh my
Percent
goodness.
back
accent.
quote.
Percent back quote.
VMware workstation window. 2.
I don't really get
Get
to
to
say
say
this
this
much,
much,
but
so
there
there
are
are
6 of them in the puzzle. Well done.
Well done. There are the
Number
6
lock
twos.
Command number locked pane. Malahoga. Opening brace.
Left curly bracket.
Oh wow.
Left curly bracket.
Windows 10.
So,
Number
a lot
lock
of
on.
people
Great.
say that I'm very mean when I
Left
Document
curly bracket.
document with you.
Opening
So,
bracket.
I'm not going to say
Opening bracket.
anything. I'm just
Left
going to let the
square
sound effects
bracket.
speak for itself.
Closing bracket.
Left square bracket.
Backspace.
Right square bracket.
Right square bracket.
Equal sign.
Right square bracket.
Equals.
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 Hyphen.
Was it any
Dash.
better? Really?
Dash.
Next player.
A.
Hyphen. Hyphen.
Windows 10.
Hyphen.
VM. Number lock on. Command 1.
You know what? Let's
Command
change
3.
the voice
Pane.
inside of this first
Taskbar
machine here.
settings. Settings window.
Uh,
Settings. Home. Search box. Find a
what?
setting.
Ooh, a second.
Ease of
Find a
access.
setting. Wheel of
Narrator.
Fortune. One running window is requesting
Change
attention.
to Mark.
Microsoft.
Person taskbar pane. Hyphen.
Hyphen.
3.
3.
There are 7 of
Three.
them in the puzzle. This is your lucky day.
Hyphen.
One window. Document.
Hyphen. Hyphen.
Hyphen.
Windows 10.
Command
VMware
1.
workstation window.
Pane. Hyphen. $sign. Asterisk. Opening parenthesis. Closing parenthesis. Edit. Pane. 5.
Cool prize to have.
5.
If you solve the puzzle, you can actually keep that prize.
4.
Command 1.
124,124.
124,124.
That's
Edit. Pane. 9.
Surprise, surprise. 7
7
of
nines.
them in the puzzle. Good job.
$492, $592,
Command 1, but-
$293.
Number
18,293,533,253,983,712,983,356.
Command 1. Button.
356.
Command 3. Pane.
element pane. Malahoga. Document 1 window. Number lock on. Pane. Malahoga. Document 1 window.
Interstate
Space.
356.
Interstate
Windows 10.
356.
VMware Workstation window.
Pane 666.
There's
Dear
no
IP,
number-
why don't your clothes match in your video?
Interstate 356.
Signed, annoying fanboy on Big John PC
Interstate
Games.
802.
2.
By the way, no, that letter's not in the puzzle.
It's not.
Interstate
Command
202.
1. Button.
Windows 10.
Interstate
VMware
202.
Pane. Malavolka. Document 1 window.
Interstate 2.
Backspace.
Interstate 2.
Backspace. 3.
Interstate 3.
Interstate 2.
2. 9.
Edit.
Delete.
Interstate 289.
VMware Workstation window.
Pane 8.
What are you
8.
interstating, Justin?
Ocho! 8 of them in the
There's
puzzle!
9, 8.
Wow! Not that letter.
Got that letter.
Number lock off.
Well, I guess that tells us now that there's going to be 5
Command
7s.
Pane.
Number lock. Pane. Malavolka. Document 1 window. 6. Split the text and convert to audio. Malavolka.
Interstate
Document 1 window.
6.
Document 1. Delete.
Edit.
Interstate
Windows 10.
21.
VMware Workstation window.
7.
Number
Yeah.
lock.
5 of them in the puzzle. Very well done.
Interstate 67.
1. 6. 7.
Interstate 167.
You've done it. You gotta hit
Interstate
it one that round. Congratulations.
167.
Ah, it hurts.
Form 2 window. Zip.
Why is my fucking arm hurting?
Interstate 902. Interstate 32. 32. Interstate 132.
Sappy 5 pane. Rate. Slider.
Interstate 132.
Dialogue.
50
Enter the category. Edit.
Between
Enter the category.
Exits
Space.
289
Space.
and 300.
Interstate 132 between exits 289 and 300.
VMware
Exiting
works.
narrator.
Number
Where is
lock
this
off.
at, Joseph Fold?
Equals Interstate 32. Well, we're talking like, what is it, what town did I say to? Orlandville, that's the one. Yeah, we're talking Orlandville in my Minecraft world.
Oh, in the Minecraft Jalen County universe.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Oh.
Number lock
Why
off.
Okay, I guess it didn't
Go
like
on.
that.
That elevator community is weird, Justin Fold. It's like, EAS and all that stuff and whatever the fuck. I don't know.
Number lock on.
Number lock on.
Pane. Malavolka. Document
Interstate
1
132
Document
between
1
exits
pane.
200.
Oh, wait a minute. There's
Backspace.
no 132 doesn't go that far. Between
Interstate
exits
131, like,
224 and
131?
256.
Interstate 32 between exits 224 and 256.
That's a little better.
Number lock on. Element in pane. Malavolka. Element in number pane. Malavolka. X. B.
Equals.
With
I'm
number
gonna wait
lock
for the
on.
right moment
pane.
before we do the equals
Malavolka.
thing.
Interstate
Document
32
1.
between exits 224 and 256.
Between exits
Windows 10.
224
Player
VMware
one,
Workstation
go!
window. Number lock task pane. Malavolka.
Interstate
Space.
104.
Sappy 5 pane.
Interstate 104.
do this?
Windows 10. VMware Workstation window.
Come on.
Wheel of pane! Exclamation point! Exclamation
There
point!
are-
Exclamation point!
Is that?
There's no
They're none?
exclamation point.
At symbol! At symbol!
Hey,
At
Justin
symbol!
Fold, I'm probably
At
gonna
symbol!
get going.
Command 1 button. Command
Yeah,
paint.
it's almost
Number lock
midnight.
off.
At symbol. At symbol. At symbol. At symbol.
Yeah.
At symbol.
Alright,
At
that's it.
symbol. At symbol. At symbol.
At symbol.
Number lock on. Element Yelek Velembine 54th System tray overflow. Quit. Windows. Number lock.
Oh, we meet again. Hi.
Number lock off.
Dollar sign. Dollar sign. Dollar sign.
Dollar sign.
Dollar sign.
When you fail again.
Asterisk. 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 Underscore. Underscore. Command 1.
Underscore.
Button. Command pane. Hyphen. 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 Hyphen.
Hyphen.
Backslash. Vertical bar. Vertical. Vertical bar.
I want to wait for a big number before we put up all these
Command
equal signs, and then we're gonna do one last puzzle before we totally wrap things up here. Come on, Wheeler, you gonna let me do it?
You know, when I like to tell people how much they fail, I don't like to do it with my mouth all dry. That's why I like to drink Coke Zero. It's got all the great Coke taste with zero the calories. Coke Zero.
Yeah. Great.
Next player.
Next player. Oh my lord.
Command 1. Command 3.
1.
Pane.
Command 3.
Hyphen. Hyphen.
Hyphen.
Edit. Hyphen. Hyphen. Hyphen.
Hyphen.
Command 1. Command
There's no
pane.
hyphen. There's no hyphen on the board.
Edit. Dollar sign.
No.
There's no dollar sign.
Command 1. Button. Command pane.
Number lock
on.
off.
2. 2.
Number
Number
lock
lock off. Up arrow. Up arrow. Up right arrow. Right arrow. Down arrow. Left arrow. Left arrow. Left arrow. Left arrow. Left arrow. Divide. Divide.
Player 2, go!
Command pane.
I think at this point we're gonna have to do round. Oh wait, this is only round 3, isn't it? I guess we could just keep going until we land on a big number. Yeah, we can
Command
just
3,
keep going
button.
for as long as we want
Pane.
until we get to the part.
Great pane. Grave accent. Command
Great.
1.
There's no
Command
great
pane.
accent.
Tilde. 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 Tilde.
There's no tilde.
Command pane. 3. Number sign. Number sign. Number sign. Number sign. Percent sign. Percent sign.
Alright,
Edit.
here we go.
Pane.
Number lock. Hold.
Equals 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 equals
Right on the
equals
nose.
equals 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 asterisk 8 asterisk 8 equals 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 equals.
Okay,
Confirmation dial. Window.
Desktop
Number lock off.
exiting narrator. Come on.
Exiting narrator.
Number lock on. OBS February 1st, 30. Windows 10. VMware Workstation window. Number lock on. Number lock off. Number
Wheel
lock
of Fortune
OBS
window.
February 1st. Start
right.
capture. Number lock. Balabolka.
Interstate
Document
104.
Windows 10.
Command
Num tab Balabol. Document 1. Backspace. 4.
Interstate 4. Interstate 4.
Interstate 4.
Windows 10. VMware Workstation window.
Grave accent.
Time for you
Grave
to do
accent.
the math.
Grave
That
accent.
amount
Grave accent.
times it by 2.
Grave accent. Command 1. Grave accent.
Yeah.
Number lock off.
Command 3. Pane. Grave accent. Grave accent. Grave accent. Grave accent. Grave accent. Grave accent.
Oh.
Command pane. Grave accent. Grave accent. Grave accent. Grave accent. Grave accent. Grave accent. Edit. Pane. Dollar sign. Dollar sign. Dollar sign. Dollar sign. Dollar sign. Command 1 button. Command pane.
Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, is being at best since Maine failed to relay the Kentucky iPods test.
Edit. Opening parenthesis.
You're in luck. We have 1.
There's an opening parenthesis.
Opening parenthesis. Command 1 button. Command pane. Opening parenthesis. Opening parenthesis. Opening parenthesis. Opening parenthesis. Opening parenthesis. Closing parenthesis. Closing parenthesis. Command 1 button. Command pane. Edit. Pane. Equal sign.
You fool!
No equal sign.
Command pane.
Num tab Balabolka. Document 1. 3.
Interstate 423.
Backspace. Delete. Space.
23.
Edit.
Windows 10. VMware Workstation
4.
window. Number 10.
No, none of those.
Interstate 23.
1 window. Document 2.
Command 1.
Interstate
Windows 10.
232.
Button.
Number
Pane.
10. Balabolka. Document 1. 1. Back, comma, backspace. V. Backspace 3, 4, 5, Windows 10, VMware Workstation window.
Paint, underscore.
Number lock tab
How about
Balaboka.
that? There are
Document one
none of those
backspace.
in this puzzle. Congratulations.
Command 1,
1.
button.
Windows 10.
Command
VM number
paint.
tab Balabolka. 3. Up space. And E. Space. A. Space. E. And T. Space. Space. And E.
Edit.
Space. Windows 10. V. Number
Paint.
lock off. Number
A
lock off.
1.
Command 3,
Number lock
paint.
tab Balabolka. Document 1 window. Document 1 pane. E.
Edit.
R. E. Space. Space. Backspace. Windows 10. VMware
Paint, tilde.
Workstation. Number lock on.
Well, aren't you just
Balabolka.
the smart little
Document
player?
one
You
window.
found the letter that's
Document
not in
one
the
pane.
puzzle.
Yeah, there's no
C.
tilde.
Backspace. Set 2. Top space. B.
That sound means time is
Backspace.
almost up.
That sound means final spin. My turn.
Form 3 window. Wheel of Fortune window.
B. Backspace.
Form 3 window.
Form 3 window.
Wheel of Fortune window.
Windows
Let's
10.
try again.
VMware
Form
Workstation
3 window. Wheel of Fortune window. Form 3 window. Wheel of Fortune window. Edit. 2.
2.
Hey, that's not bad. There's 2 of them.
Ah, 2 2s. I like that.
Command settings window. Used Microsoft Mark and personalized narrator's voice. Task. Wheel of edit. L.
No L.
Edit. Paint. Period.
No.
No period. How
Edit.
about a less than
Paint.
sign?
Less than sign.
There's a less than
Command
sign.
1 button.
So something's less than a number sign.
Single quote. Paint. Single quote. Paint. Backslash.
We
Number
have
lock
1.
tab Balabolka. Document 1 window. Document
Interstate
1 pane.
1,
Command 1.
Interstate 2,
Zappy
Interstate 3,
5,
Interstate 4,
Slider.
Interstate 5,
Windows 10.
Interstate 21,
VMware
Interstate
Workstation
23,
window.
Interstate 28, Interstate 32, Interstate 54,
up.
Interstate
There's 2.
56, Interstate 62, Interstate
Command
67,
1 button.
Interstate.
Number lock nut tab Balabolka. Confirmation dot nut win taskbar. Exiting narrator.
Edit. 8.
We've only got 1 of them. Good for you. Not
That's
so much
much
help.
help though. For just 1 8.
Command 1 button. Equal paint. Equal sign. 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 Equal sign.
Comes from originally. Next player.
Been there and done that.
Plus sign. Plus sign. Plus sign. Plus sign. Edit paint. Plus sign.
Double up. There's 2.
It's a pair of plus signs.
Command 1 button. C. Paint.
We've only got 1 of them. Good for you. Not so
Not
much
so much
help.
help though.
Command 1 button.
For just the 1C.
D. Paint.
Well, wouldn't you know it? We have 3 of them.
D's.
Command 1 button. Edit. B. Paint. B.
There's no B.
Edit. 9.
Well, this should add up pretty nicely. There's 4 of them in the puzzle.
I love that.
Command 1 button.
I love that fact.
V. Pain.
V.
My New Year's resolution is to be nicer to you. So, as nicely as I can put it, there are none of those in the puzzle. Next player.
Oh gosh.
Edit. Pain. 0.
Not 1, not 2, but 3 in the
zeros
puzzle.
on the board.
Way to go.
Command 1 button. Percent pain.
You
Percent sign. Percent sign. Caret. Ampersand. Asterisk. Edit. Pain. Number sign. At pain. At symbol.
It's a pretty popular letter. There are 4 of them in this puzzle. Good job.
Command 1 button. Pain. Exclamation point.
There's no
Edit.
exclamation point.
Pain. Double quotes. Pain. Greater than sign.
I don't believe it. You know how many they are?
1.
Command 1 button.
Command 1.
Slash. Pain. Slash.
Not bad. There's 1.
Not bad, there's a slash.
Command 1 button. Edit. Pain. 7.
No 7.
Pain.
Also no 6.
5.
And there's no 5.
Edit. Pain. 6.
Hi, I'm Mike King. This player has suffered from selective seeing.
Left arrow.
Selective
Seeing is when they call for a letter that's already been called.
Up arrow. Left arrow. Up arrow.
Just 10 cents a day. 10 cents a day.
Up arrow. Up arrow. Vertical bar. Edit. Vertical bar.
No.
No vertical bar.
Edit. Hyphen.
Dear Ike, why don't your clothes match in your videos? You should stay consistent on your continuity. Signed, Annoying Fanboy on Big John PC Games Forum.
And by the way,
No,
there are
that
no
letter's not in the
hyphens in the
puzzle.
puzzle. Yeah, there's no
Edit.
hyphen. Okay.
Pain. K.
There are.
Is that?
They're
They're
none.
none.
They're
They're
none.
none.
Edit. M.
There it is.
Command 1. button.
Hashtag M.
Edit. Again.
There are. What's that? They're none. They're none.
Yeah, of course there's none.
Edit. Pain. X.
MX.
Command 1 button. Dex. Z.
I meant
Hi,
Z.
I'm Mike King. This player has suffered from selective seeing. Selective seeing is when they call for a letter that's already been called. Just 10 cents a day. 10 cents a day.
If that means anything.
Z. Z.
Hey, that's
It's
pretty good. There's 2.
Command 1 button.
Command 1.
H. Pain. H. G.
Nope.
F. Pain.
Nope.
D.
Hi, I'm Mike King.
There we go again.
This player has suffered from selective seeing. Selective seeing is when they call for a letter that's already been called. Just 10 cents a day. 10 cents a day.
Oh, jeez. Now what could
Edit.
this last letter
T.
be? No.
Edit. Paint. Single quote.
Single
I'm Mike
quote.
This player has suffered from selective seeing. Selective seeing is when they call for a letter that's already been
Letter
called.
that's already been called. Just 10 cents a day.
10 cents a day.
Double quotes.
Double
quote.
quotes.
Double quotes.
All you had to do was call the letter. And what did you do? You called the same letter that's already been called.
Which in this case is
Shoot.
quotation
Oh, wait, you bothered me.
mark. Which in this case are quotation marks.
Colon. Ed. Colon.
No colon.
Paint. Semicolon.
No, none of those. Next player.
No semicolon.
Edit. Paint. Question mark.
There's one.
There's no question mark.
Aw.
Edit. Paint. Period.
Period.
You need to wake up and pay attention, cause that letter's already been called!
Why, of course it has.
Comma.
No comma.
Edit. Paint. W. R.
Well, aren't you just the smart little player? You found the letter that's not in the puzzle. Good.
Edit. U. O.
No.
No.
Edit. P.
I don't believe it. You know how many there are? One.
Just one.
Command 1. Button. New notification from Windows Security.
Yeah.
Space.
You need to wake up and pay attention, cause that letter's already been called!
U.
Hey, John, ban that player. Well, ban them. Okay, that letter's already been called. Hey, I'll get the program.
Give it the program.
You.
Give it the program. Next
player.
player.
Why?
There's no why. I think we're almost through the alphabet here.
E. Q.
No.
Edit. Paint. A.
There's the A.
Command 1. A. J. Edit.
Alright.
Opening brace. Paint. Closing brace.
There's 3 closing braces.
Command 1. Button. Opening bracket. Paint. Opening bracket.
Well, what do you know?
There's an opening bracket, and that completes the puzzle.
Command 1. Button.
Hey, congratulations, that's it. Good job.
Alright, now we're gonna head into the final stage of this thing, and then we're done.
All right, you made it to the bonus round. So, only thing to do now is spin that wheel, and let's see what you'll be playing for.
All right.
Command Pain.
Command 3, Pain.
Settings
Alright.
Wheel of Fortune. One running.
Personalized taskbar. Exiting narrator.
Alright, I'm gonna have to take the thing off so that way I can type the last puzzle in there. Just some gibberish and a bunch of ampersands, which is where underscores are. Well, looks like it's all on you. It certainly is.
All right, buckle down here. It's time to get serious. Solve this puzzle. 3 consonants, 1 vowel.
Opening parenthesis, an 8, a percent sign, and an O. What will we get?
Yourself $5,000 and a brand new car.
Total for idea pad. 350,000 almost. Yeah, I'd say nearly 350 grand with that. Alright. So now I'll go ahead and shut off the virtual machine. And folks, that is all the time we have for tonight. Yeah. I am very tired. I've had quite a long day. As I've stated already, I've been up since 7 this morning. And I didn't even have a very comfortable second half of my sleep last night, so now that everything has been essentially taken care of tonight, hopefully it will be better. Hopefully I'll have a much better experience tonight. So that way I can be up tomorrow to start rendering episodes of those shows, which I will be very, very busy with. And then, of course, Ticket to Ride tomorrow night at 7 p.m. And, of course, all the other live programs that we have for you later this week. So, yeah, so we will see you tomorrow night then for Ticket to Ride. But until then, we thank you all for tuning in this evening. On behalf of all of us here at Jesslyn Field Productions, we bid you good night.